I think at one point I was the 5th string quarterback, and we only had 4 healthy quarterbacks, so it wasn't good. I mean, the coaching staffs that were there were very upfront with me and very honest. You know, Dan Henning was my head coach. At one point, he sat me down in his office, and I was upset, and he said, "You're not even in the mix. You know, we're not even considering you. I mean, if these guys go down, you're not good enough to even go in," you know. And so I think that helped motivate me to try to work on things that he was asking me to do.
Both Mutrin and Hasselbeck have very little starting experience, and part of the reason is that Hartzell was the starting quarterback at the end of '95, and then he decided to go to the NFL or make an attempt to. And then in the springtime, it was Hasselbeck, and Hasselbeck contracted hepatitis, and that slowed him down, obviously. Mutrin took over, took the reins, and then broke his finger in the last scrimmage of the spring. So in the summer, Hasselbeck worked himself back in, went to a wedding reception, got struck by lightning.
No way.
And that's why he doesn't have quite as much hair as he did this time last year. And then Mutrin started game 1 out in Hawaii before being pulled in the second half of that game. Matt took over, led them to the win over the Rainbows, and he's the starter today. So
we're going to need 2 of these graphics as if we do Boston College again, don't we?
That's right.
I just got a feeling that we're going to need another one of those graphics.
Well, here's 4th down, but only 22 seconds left. So if they don't pick up the first, they don't leave Virginia Tech much time to work themselves. Hasselbeck, nice run away from Simonis, just barely got rid of it. Watson makes the catch and out of bounds. And a first down with 13 seconds left.
What a play by Hasselbeck that time. Simonis again coming in clean. He rolls away from him in one of those Fran Tarkington type spins or John Elway's where you go one way, spin away the other way. Didn't have to reverse dribble it, but he just spun away from him and then finds the favorite receiver down the field, Watson, and picks up the first down.
Here's a look at the starting lineups. Matt Hasselbeck back in action, leading passer in the Big East Conference.
Brad, I'm sitting along Don Hasselbeck, Matt's father. After 9 years in the league, 6 up in this neck of the woods with the Patriots, Matt did a pretty good job today, particularly those 3-step drops. So I think he got kind of out-personnelled here of late.
I thought he did a nice job in the beginning. You know, when you get late in a game like this and you get behind, you have to start throwing some things deep, and, you know, obviously just made a mistake there. So
the quarterback controversy here is not a headline story anymore. It made headlines after his comments in the paper. What was your counsel to him at the time?
I told him, I said, look, I know you're upset about this thing. Just bite your tongue. Say, I have no comment right now. I don't like the decision. He didn't listen to me, obviously, so he got himself in a little bit of trouble.
What does Dan Henning do now? Does he stick with him next week, or do you think he makes another change?
I think based on really this being Matthew's first game that he's played without it pouring down rain, and I think he did a pretty good job. Let him stay in there. The team, I think if you're an offensive player, you want to have a guy in there. Well, obviously I'm his dad, but I'd like to see him stay in there and play.
Don, I appreciate the time. Great seats. And no, Brad, it wasn't so long ago that he played. It was the Boston Patriots.
I thought he was going to say go to the tight end.
Now, Don wasn't exactly honest right there in what the advice he said. Matt said, he goes, don't be like me.
Yeah, he said, I'd be too mad. Yeah.
And like father, like son, Matt said, too late, Dad. I already blew up.
That's right. Dad, the call came too late. 2nd down 5. Hasselbeck to the end zone. Touchdown, Pollock.
Boy, you can't throw it any better than that.
9-yard strike to Todd Pollock for the touchdown.
You know, you have misdirection running plays. This was a misdirection pass play. 3 receivers go out to the right, and he goes back to the big tight end on the left side. Tight end is right here. Here's Pollock right here. He's on Simonis. He's going to come right to the back of the end zone. Hasselbeck drops back and then just has the touch to put it right there at the back of the end zone. One-on-one coverage against a linebacker-type guy. Simonis has his back to the throw. Boy, that's the best throw you can make. As a quarterback, you know you're not going to get it picked off.
You know, people ask me what advantages, you know, BC, attending BC, you know, in everyday life, like how does that affect you? And I mean, it sounds stupid, but like I met my wife at BC, and so like on a daily basis, this is how I met her at orientation. This is back before they had like the internet and stuff like that. You'd sign up for classes, and so I just my whole thing was I'm just going to sit behind the hottest girl in the room and copy her class schedule verbatim, and I did that, and it was the best decision.
Now Hasselbeck back blitz, slips free to the right, on the run, downfield, caught.
the first down. The catch is made. Being pressed by Woodson off a play fake. Hasselbeck fires. He's open. Watson at the 47-yard line. So on first down, Hasselbeck straight back, fires sideline, complete, and Everson, the junior from Valdosta, Georgia.
BC, big one here now. They needed this to get a little momentum, get a little confidence. He lays it up outside here, comes back underneath. Everson puts it in there for the touchdown. Not a long play, but a big play.
Ryan Longwell and Hasselbeck to put it down. A fake. Hasselbeck's a quarterback. He throws. It is caught by Thomason for the touchdown. And that's one of the huge benefits of having a holder as your backup quarterback, a guy who knows how to throw.
That was really fun today. Afterwards, Coach gave us juice boxes.
There it is. Get out.